Welcome back. Today we're making these absolutely delicious peanut butter filled chocolate cookies. We're kicking things off by combining our dry ingredients. This includes combining 1 1/4 cups all-purpose flour, a 1/4 cup unsweetened cocoa powder, a 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, and a 1/4 teaspoon of fine salt. We are whisking these together until all the ingredients are combined, and if you find that your cocoa powder or your flour is a little bit lumpy, you can always sift the ingredients as well to make them super smooth. Next, we're creaming together our butter and our sugars. We start by adding 1 stick or a 1/2 cup of unsalted butter into a large bowl, and we're mixing that on a medium speed until our butter is nice and creamy. Then we add in 2/3 of a cup of light or dark brown sugar and a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. We're mixing this on a high speed for a couple minutes until the mixture becomes lighter in color, and then we're adding in 1 large egg and a little bit of espresso. Now, if you don't like coffee, don't worry. We dissolve a 1/2 teaspoon of instant espresso or instant coffee with 1 teaspoon of water, and this really just helps elevate the chocolate flavor of the cookies. It doesn't make them taste like coffee at all. At this point, I like to just scrape around the sides and bottom of the bowl to make sure everything is getting mixed together properly. I definitely had a little bit of egg trapped at the bottom of my bowl, and then I give the mixture one more quick mix before we add in our dry ingredients. As we mix in those dry ingredients, we want to mix on a low speed, and we're mixing just until the flour and the cocoa powder are incorporated. The dough is going to be pretty thick and sticky, so if as you're mixing it, your mixer is resisting a little bit, don't worry, that's totally normal. At this step, I like to scrape around the sides of the bowl one more time to get any of those dry ingredients that are trapped up there incorporated into our dough. Then it's time to scoop out our dough and chill it. Each cookie should be made with about 2 tablespoons of batter, and you should have enough batter to make 12 cookies. While our cookie dough chills in the fridge, we work on that peanut butter filling. We combine our peanut butter, cream cheese, granulated sugar, a little bit of salt, and vanilla extract to make this thick filling. So it's a little bit sticky, but you should be able to roll it out in your hands like this. And once you've shaped 12 little peanut butter balls, you're going to pop those into the freezer. Once your cookie dough is chilled for about an hour, it should be easier to handle. So you're going to take 1 cookie dough ball, flatten it out in your palm like this, fill it with that peanut butter filling, and then carefully wrap the dough around the peanut butter. Now, if you have any bits of peanut butter peeking through, don't worry. You can either pinch the dough over them or just roll it out, and it really should end up covering up all those little cracks. The final step is just dunk each cookie in some granulated sugar to give it a little bit of extra texture, and then it's time to bake these up. We pop these into a preheated 350-degree oven and bake them for about 15 to 16 minutes. And then, as tempting as it is to eat them warm, I swear these taste best cold. So you want to let them cool to room temperature, then pop them into the fridge for a couple hours, and then enjoy with a big glass of milk. The recipe is linked in the description below, and until next time, happy baking.